Roses, a very beautiful gift or a beautiful part of any decoration. We all have some kind of attraction when it comes to flowers, and especially roses. I love roses too. And knowing the fact that, live roses, you cannot keep it for longer. Say suppose you get a bouquet, you just keep them in a flower pot filled with water and try as much as possible to retain them for longer use so that they would not die early. But there are times, where eventually within a week's time or 15 days, the roses, the bouquet would die off. What you would do, you would throw it away, and then you would be like, okay, fine, that's it, that's all we had with this flower. Usually roses do not last for more than 1 or 2 weeks once you have a bouquet or once it's removed off from the flower pot. So you feel, why would you retain them for longer? But let me tell you, roses do have a lot of value when it comes to beauty, a beauty regime to maintain your skin. Roses do a very good job in this matter. Let me show you how. Of course, many of us must have heard about rose water and the benefits of rose water. But here today, I am going to show you what use you could do of those roses which you have got, maybe say as a gift, or which someone has given to you and you do not want it to go into the dustbin. What you could do, how you could make use of it in different ways, and let's hope that this will help retain your roses for a little bit more longer than you expect. So my little helper, my daughter out here, is helping me with this hack. What she's doing is, we had few roses, and she's just trying to remove the petals and put it separately in a container. And once you have removed the petal of these roses, what you could do is, I haven't shown the first method. The first method is quite simple. You could straight away put these rose petals in a container with water, and then you can bring it to a boil. You will see as you boil this, the petals will start losing its color, and then you could retain the water that you have left and throw away the petals. Thereafter, you can retain this water in a bottle, or you could put it in a spray bottle, and daily in the morning once you're awake, you can just spray this on your face, or just rub it with a cotton piece on your face. This is a very good toner. It maintains the health of your skin, and you will eventually start noticing the difference that your skin has. Your dry skin and everything starts getting better, and it tones up your skin in a very good way. So this is the step one you all could do directly once you all remove the petals. Step 2, you will have to keep these petals for a few days till it is dry. That would take 4 or 5 days. You'll have to just leave it in an open plate or something and let it dry under room temperature. If you need something to happen quick, you could just take these rose petals directly and put it in the oven and let it take absorb in all the moisture and become very chips type, very brittle type, so that you can break it away. I'll just show you how that looks. So here is how it looks once it's dried. You can see the color has the yellow has darkened up, and the one which was maroon in color has just turned a little dull in shade brownish. Here I'm trying to scrunch it, and you can see it will feel like chips. Basically, this is the name my daughter also gave it, that once you try to bend it, it just breaks easily, cracks easily like chips. Now what you'll do is, you will directly put these dried petals in the grinder, in your mixer grinder, you can just put it in this way. Nothing else to put, just the petals, because you need it in a powder form. And you if you have the color of the powder that you get would all depend on how or what color of roses you have grinded. Now here the grinder is on and I'm just getting the petals grinded well. If you notice, the powder would just come out of the hole that you have for air to go in, so that it blends in properly. And basically once you're done with the powder, it's going to look like some ordinary masala, but you have a very strong fragrance of the rose coming out once you open the lid of the grinder. Here I'm done with grinding the petals, and just to let you know, the feel of this is very soft, very soft. It does not feel rough at all. That's how soft is the feel once you have grinded it into a powdered form. Now, what you could do is you could just straight away put this into the container, else you could sieve this so that you can keep it in two separate forms. The thinner form of the petal, which would be very fine powder, you can use it as a blush. This is the second method of using this powder. The thinner form you could just take, if you have too oily skin, night before sleeping you could use the fine powder and just blush it over the areas of your skin on the face. Like your nose is too oily, you could, the skin of it is too oily, you can blush it over your nose or on your cheeks if you have a very oily skin, or your forehead. Just blush it on those areas, and go to sleep. Next day morning you will see the difference, how your skin tone does not feel that oily. And you'll have to do this on a regular basis, on a daily basis. That's why I said you could maintain the thin and the fat petal separately into containers. If you do not want to, you can just keep it together in one container itself. That's not an issue. For the third method, I'll show a face mask that you could use the rose powder in. You could take this powder and little, I'm just going to show you little of this, and you could add milk to it. Milk is very good for your skin. Even if you drink milk, even if you use it as a face pack, it's very good. So you could just, use a little milk. You'll not require much of it because it spreads quite easily, but ensure that you mix it up well and apply it on your face. I'll just show you how this looks once it's mixed up very well. I have put a few drops of water because it looked too dry. You can just put more milk, and this is how it should be. Can you see what color it's leaving? It's leaving a brownish pink color, and it really looks very nice. The color is light and very nice. You can see when I apply to my skin the light pinkish color that it gives. Well, after it's you'll have to leave this for some time, and after it's dried, just wash it with clean water and you'll see how your skin feels soft. You'll have to just wait and keep it till it's dried. For the other method, you'll require rose powder and yogurt. You can just mix these two and apply it to your skin. Yogurt as well is very good for your skin. It will help rejuvenate your skin in a very beautiful way. The next method is useful for those who do not like putting food items like milk or yogurt on their face. You could simply use this rose powder with water, combine it with water or with rose water itself and apply it as a face mask. This does a beautiful job and equally good as well in a simple form. So, friends, hoping that roses will have more value in your life than just being a part of decor of the bouquet and then landing into the dustbin when they are dead. Hope this hack would come in use. Do try it out. Let me know what do you have to say about it. Did it help you out in any way? And it's a request for those of you all who have not yet subscribed to my channel. Not forget to click on the subscribe button and the bell notification icon that you see besides it to get updates on all my upcoming videos. I'll see you in another episode of How.